What's up, guys? My name is Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. It is Monday, November 10th. This is Pips. Once again today, I will be attempting to solve these for time, so I'm going to try to go as fast as I can, which means I'm going to limit how much I'm going to be talking during the solves. Of course, after the solve is finished, I can go over some of my thought processes even more. Yeah, just sort of wanted to see how fast I can do them. So yesterday was kind of a tough one for me. With the hard puzzle. It was a very hard puzzle, and it took me forever to do it. So I want to see if I can get the hard puzzle in like a couple minutes. That's my goal. So, all right, here we go. Easy puzzle. By the way, leave a like on the video. That really helps out the channel. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes on the video. Here we go. Warm up. Looks like the number 4. We have an 18 region, so that has to be 3 6s in there. We have to have 3 of the same digit over here. All right. Just like that. There we go. All right, medium puzzle. Here, I want to try to do this fast, so let me get it set up. This is fine. This looks kind of hard, actually. There's 5 the same digit in there. That could be 1s or 3s. Oh, there's kind of mirrored. Okay. Do we have only 1, 2 on here? Okay, so these are 1s. It's a 0, 1. It's a 1, 3. Greater than 2. Yeah, we only have a single 5 in here. So that's 3s. Okay, that has to be a 4, 3. This has to be a 0, 3. All right, so this has to be... Oh, this is wrong. Oh, that could be a 4. I see. I didn't see that could have been a 4. All right, greater than 2. There we go. Yep, we got it in less than a minute. I thought that this was the only, or I thought the 1, 3 was the only one left over. There seems to be a theme where I do that a lot, where I put a domino in a place because I think it's literally the only piece that can go there. Meanwhile, you know, after I finish doing some other stuff in the puzzle and I realize that something's wrong, I realize, oh, I actually had 2 dominoes that had a 1 on it. I do that quite a bit. This one looked absolutely, this one looks so much more difficult before I started than what it actually was. It looked like there was like, how do you tell the difference between, you know, this region and that region, which had 5 of the same digit in there? I'm like, I don't know how to do that. But literally, you only have a single 2 and a single 5 in the entire puzzle. So those clearly go in there, and that tells you what these ones are. And yeah, this little strip right here, this has to be your double, because once you put something like this, it has to be the same digit on there. So it's interesting that the 1s, the 4s, and the 3s are kind of have that going on. All right. Well, that was a very quick medium puzzle. Again, if I'm not talking so much during the solve, it's I think it's actually helping me get these done faster. So by the way, I like explaining my thought process to you guys. So this is not going to be a permanent thing. This is just a thing that I'm doing to get a couple data points on how fast I really am at this, if I actually try to go fast. Yesterday's was really hard, though. So let's move on to the hard puzzle here. Let me change scenes. This is going to take a little bit of time off of my clock. But all right. We've got a 12 region right here, which is a 6 and a 6. So those are not going to go together, or it's not going to be a 6, 6 domino. A 10 is 6, 4, or 5, 5. We have a 6 in here. So 6, 4 is possible at the bottom left or bottom right. 6, 0. Okay, a couple zeros in here. The 3 here could be, oh, that could be 1 on 1 or 0, 2, 1. Okay, a 4 right here. Do we start with that? Ah. Okay. So the 10 region is going to be a 5, 5. I wonder if this is like this. What's our other 5? 5, 3? There's no way that that's a 5, 3. This might just be a 5, 5 here. I think that's a 5, 5. Oh, this has to be 1, 1, 1 in here. I'll explain later. I could be wrong. I'm going to take a guess that this is that, and then we have 2s in there. No, that's wrong. It's definitely very wrong. Okay. Yeah, no, this is completely wrong. Is this 6-1? Oh, you know what? Maybe this doesn't go this way. Hold on. Is this creating some sort of a choke point here? So this 4 has to go in the equal region. How many 4s do we got left? Did I use up all my 4s? Oh, do we only have the 1 4? Oh, you know what? Maybe this is... No, that's not right. Yeah, I'm stuck on this one all of a sudden. I did something wrong, I think, maybe. Is the 5-5 wrong? Oh, God. My thought process on this, all right, I guess I'm just going to go slower now. My thought process on this was that this can't be a 0-5 because then we would need a 5 connected to a low digit, and that can't happen, which is still true, actually. I just don't understand. We don't have enough zeros for this to be a 5-0. This has to have a 5 up here. This has to have a 6-5, and I don't understand that. This 11 is so confusing to me. Oh, maybe it's this. Okay, so then how do I finish this? I think the ones were right. Oh, no, this works. I thought I tried this earlier and it didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work earlier. Okay. That's so confusing to me. That wasn't right? Oh, this doesn't add up to 8. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do? Why does none of this work? This is so close to being right. Oh, wait. Oh, is there another way to put this in there? Oh my God. Hold on a minute. I didn't realize that you could do it like this. That is so obvious. I feel stupid. Okay. What was my time? 4:30? I mean, I'm getting better, but like I made many, many mistakes on this one. Like it was not very clear to me what to do here. Again, I was trying to go for time on this one, obviously. Because I've said that at the beginning of the video. But so I realized this had to be 5-5 in here. Why did it have to be 5-5? Well, because it can't be 6-4 because we only have a single 4 on here, and that 4 has to go up here. I considered putting 4-6 this way. You know, this should have been a lot. You know, this was actually a lot easier than what I made it out to be. But for some reason, I got confused on this. The 4-6 obviously could not go horizontally because you would have to put 6 and another 6 in here in this equal region. And if you put all 6s in here, they would have to like connect downward here. You wouldn't have enough 6s for this and up there. Wait, all your 6s are accounted for. Like you could have said you need 2 6s in the 12 region. You need a 5-6 in this region, so that's a third 6 in the 11. But then you need a 6 down here because it says so. So that's literally all 4 6s. I wish I would have seen that earlier. But at first, I was a little confused about the 3 region. I was wondering if it could have been 0-2-1. Because I wondered if we had enough zeros. I knew that we needed 1, 2, 3 up here. So I counted our zeros. And I said, oh yeah, we don't have 4 zeros. So we can't do 0-2-1 in here. This has to be 1-1-1. Now, why does this one have to be a 5-5? Why did I put that one in first? I put that one in first because I knew that we only had 2 other 5s connected. Okay, again, I tried putting the 5-0 in here, but that 5-0 didn't work. And so I knew that this 5-0 would not go in here because I knew that, again, the 0 didn't go in this 3 region. But that was a little confusing, right? Because if you thought, okay, I tried the 5-0 here in the 0 region and then the 10 region, like I did, you thought maybe it could be put over this way. It can't. So I was just looking at the other 5s that we had. This one was attached to a 3. And again, that 5-3 can't go in the 3 region either because we aren't going to put 2 other 0s in here because we don't have enough 0s. So I figured this has to be 5-5 then, and that means this is a 1-1 and a 1-0. So this was like the easiest part to get done, I think, even though it took me a second to figure out this wasn't a 5-0. I wish I would have realized sooner that this 6 here could not be a 6-2, because if it was a 6-2, you would need another 4 here, and we only have 1 4 in the puzzle. I did realize that at some point, but it was a little bit too late. I thought maybe 6-3 here, but then you need another 3, and then you wouldn't have anything to put in here, I feel like. Yeah, so I did my best on this one. Made a few errors. Again, this final section, I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about the possibility that it can go like this. I always forget that. I always forget that in a shape like this that's long, like 2x4, not everything has to go vertically in there. You can have this thing where like 2 of them. Well, I knew the 6s. Here's the thing. I knew the 6s had to go vertically. Or I thought the 6s had to go vertically because I thought, well, they can't. We don't have a 6-6 domino, right? So it can't go horizontally right here and there. So yeah, I mean, I did my best, guys. I just did not think through this final section, but I need to really get this pattern in my head that it doesn't have to all be vertically or all be horizontally. It could be like a weird mismatch. Even on the left side, they could be horizontal. On the right, they could be vertical. By the way, we have, is this a number 5 or is this an S? It looks like either one, to be honest. But I thought our first one was a 4, so maybe it was 4 or 5. I don't know. Anyway. Guys, I guess our second one could have been a Roman numeral. Was it a Roman numeral? Is it like a number? Because it was just lines, so it would have been like, was it like I? Is that like 3? Was it like 4 3 5? I don't know. I don't know if it was doing anything like that on purpose or what. Anyway, guys, that is gonna wrap things up for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I might do another day of speed, of trying to go fast. I'm not doing speed, but I'm gonna try to do another day of going fast in these solves because I want to get it in like 2 minutes. Like this one, I kept making mistake after mistake after mistake on it, and I want to get better at making less mistakes as I go. So anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video on your way out, and I'll see you guys next time.